Quick little note before we get started with today's video that I did order a new webcam, so we don't have to be using this shitty one that I've been having for the last few years now. Hopefully be getting rid of this one, and with the hashtag ask you some videos, and maybe I'll be starting recording those again, and whatever else. For today's video blog, though, I will be using this one. The webcam should be here within the next week or so, so next week's video blog might be on the new one. We'll have to wait and see. But so I just want to throw that out there so we don't have to be using this shitty one. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not ideal. But anyway, I've had the idea to do this video for a while now, kind of dating back to the one that I did back in August, covering why Buffalo Wild Wings was like the place to be for all wrestling fans. And like I talked about in that video, if you want to go back and watch it here on the channel, in the video blogs, random video blogs section, I talked about how Buffalo Wild Wings, at least where I was, stopped airing the WWE pay-per-views, and I would go there for Elimination Chamber or Survivor Series or SummerSlam or whatever. And it was always a fun time, and unfortunately they stopped doing it. And I know from what I understand, some Buffalo Wild Wings are still doing it, from what some people told me on Twitter, which is pretty cool. But in that same vein, though, this is kind of in relation to that somewhat, in terms of like other stores that wrestling fans can go to, kind of get their fill of wrestling. So Buffalo Wild Wings is one of those places to watch all the pay-per-views and whatever else. A lot of people may already be aware of this, but FYE is like a fucking heaven for all wrestling fans. And I've been going to FYE for years now. Like, it is literally the place to be, even to this day. And I hope that's a store that never closes down. And FYE for your entertainment, maybe it's just an American thing, because I've talked about it on Twitter before. I talk about it every single time I go there. I tweet it out, take pictures of, this is wrestling heaven, and everyone agrees. And I don't know if it's available outside of the United States. Some people have always asked me, like, what's FYE? What does that stand for? So I don't know if it exists outside of the U.S. I'm not exactly sure, and if it doesn't, that sucks, because it is pretty awesome. So come over to the U.S. if you are outside, if you are not a part of the United States, and come on, fly over here just for FYE. It's fucking awesome. So like I said, FYE, you go there. It should be in your local mall. It's one of those stores. It's always awesome on its own. You know, take the wrestling out of there. My brother and I, whenever we go there, we always check out the posters that they have. They always have like every DVD imaginable, music and toys and all this other shit. Like, they have everything they have anything for everybody. Anything that you like, they are bound to have. If you're that kind of person who likes TV shows and music and movies and stuff like that, they have everything. But specifically for wrestling fans too, they have a massive section, and it doesn't really matter where you go. I mean, I go to my local FYE. There's a few in Connecticut that I go to, but there should be one in like your local mall wherever across the U.S. It really shouldn't matter. All of them should be pretty much the same. It's not like I'm talking about one store here in particular, but the one that I go to, that I usually go to, always has a massive, wide array of wrestling WWE DVDs. They also have some TNA stuff, which is pretty surprising, but I usually just look at the WWE DVDs. They have all the pay-per-views. They have all the like 15th anniversary of Raw, 10-year anniversary of SmackDown DVD, which I bought a while ago. All this other really cool stuff. They have a lot of great DVDs there. Like, I'm spending maybe half an hour, up to an hour in this fucking store going through every single DVD. And the best part about FYE, that is, you're not your typical DVD retail store where you can go buy a wrestling DVD or whatever. The best part about FYE is their deals. I mean, some people said they were ridiculous, they're way too high. Someone that used to work there told me that. But I don't know, from my experience, I always found the deals that they had are awesome. Like, the DVDs that I've always gotten, I always get like the cheapest ones. You can buy sometimes 2 for 1. You can buy one and get the other half off. That's what happened the last time I went there, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I bought a whole bunch of shit that day. I bought like a Rock documentary, WrestleMania 24, a Macho Man shirt, which I had been looking on WWE.com for months, and I found one in FYE. And this one was a little bit different than the one that I usually go to. I hadn't been in this one ever, and it was in a different town. I was actually just in the area kind of doing something else, and I went there, and I found that FYE. And this one had some more stuff than the usual FYE that I go to. And they had all the wrestling DVDs, like I said. I bought the Rock documentary, WrestleMania 24. And the DVDs usually, I mean, at the cheapest are like $7. And they're even cheaper now that all the pay-per-views are on the network. Now, even someone, I get this question all the time, and someone even asked me this last night on Twitter, and asking me, why do you buy the DVDs now that everything's on the network? Well, personally, I'm the kind of person, I don't want to call myself a collector. I kind of am a collector, maybe not, but I'm the kind of person that likes a traditional, that DVD, just having it in your hands, having it collected and stuff like that. Like I have a whole bunch of them up here at school with me that I watch all the time. I have a whole bunch at home. Like I have a shitload of wrestling DVDs. Just pop it in the DVD player because usually I just watch the network either on my laptop or my phone, and I don't have the Xbox One. I do have the Xbox One, but not up here at school with me, so I can't watch it on my TV or anything like that. So if I want to watch a pay-per-view with my brother or a friend or my roommate or whoever, we'd have to watch it on my laptop, which is okay, but it's better if you're watching it on your TV and your DVD, because we do have a DVD player up here. So that's why I buy the DVDs, and I want to try to buy all my favorite top 10 pay-per-views, including Money in the Bank 2011, SummerSlam 2011, which I just recently bought. I already have Money in the Bank. I got that years ago. But yeah, bottom line, I digress. Going back to FYE here, all the deals that they have are awesome. So if you're a WWE DVD guy, and you don't have to buy a pay-per-view, if you're one of those people that strongly feels that you feel like you're wasting your money because you already have all the pay-per-views at the touch of your fingertips for $9.99 every single month in the WWE Network, that's completely fine because they have a whole bunch of other DVDs that you can go there and buy. Everything imaginable. The Warrior Savage DVD, the Punk DVD, Triple H, Mick Foley, every DVD that's out there. Not only the documentaries, but like I said before, the 3-disc sets and stuff like that. They have everything in FYE, like everything imaginable. In the store that I recently went to and spent like $40 at, I bought those 2 or 3 DVDs. I know I bought WrestleMania 24, and WrestleMania 27 too. I mean, I know that's not the greatest of events, but it came with the Rock DVD, so I said, fuck it, I'll just buy both. So I did that. But this FYE in particular that I was at in Connecticut, they had a whole bunch of T-shirts. They had a Hogan shirt, Warrior shirt, Macho Man shirt, and Stone Cold shirt. And I ended up buying the Macho Man shirt. Because I already owned all the other ones. I didn't own a Macho Man shirt. And like I said, I had been searching on WWEshop.com for months. For months I had been looking for this because they don't have the t-shirt in my size, a large, medium, whatever. They don't have it in my size in the website. And I finally found it at this store for not even a bad price. It was only about maybe $15-20 max. So it really wasn't that bad. I mean, it's probably cheaper if you buy it in person as opposed to online on WWE.com because they have a lot of great merch. But sometimes the sales, and not the sales, but the shipping and handling can be a little up there sometimes, like $6 or $7, even though the t-shirt's like $20, so you're spending almost $30 on the t-shirt when it's actually $20. So I saved myself a little bit of money there. And I also bought, what else did I buy that day? And, an awesome poster, which I can't show you because I don't want to move the computer and shit like that. But you can check out my Twitter. I did post a picture of it on there a couple days ago. And it has all the legends on it. It was a fucking sweet poster. So like I said, I ended up spending like $40 there a couple weeks ago. But bottom line here, FYE is awesome. Like, you need to go out there if you're the type of person that always goes to the mall or goes there once a month or whatever. Like, I don't go there all the time, and that's probably for the better because I don't spend my money all that much anyway. But I spend it sparsely whenever we go there, inspiringly, whatever. And because they go there every few months, I just kind of have a field day with all the DVDs that they have. I bought a King of the Ring tournament, a King of the Ring DVD, all the best King of the Rings, a couple years ago, I think, and that was only like $5, $6, $7. Like I said, they have a lot of great deals, to the point where actually my mom went there for when she was getting Christmas gifts and shit like that, and she was buying wrestling DVDs for me. She said that she bought so many wrestling DVDs, they just threw in a fucking random handbag, which I actually have right here. And they just gave it in for free. You have to pay for it or anything. And it's right here, this little, not handbag, but this overnight bag, whatever, and it has the new logo on it, so it's a new. But that was really cool. So they have like all this free awesome stuff. Like the store that I went to recently, in addition to the t-shirts, they also had fucking, like I said, the posters, but they also had like John Cena socks and Kane socks, which was weird, and all this weird shit. They had beanies, like they had everything. Like, it's so cool. So if you're a huge wrestling fan like I am, and you wouldn't be if you're watching it, I mean, why wouldn't you be if you're watching this video? But still, though, if you're not aware of FYE, and hopefully you should be by this point, but if you're not aware of it, you have no idea what I'm talking about, and there is one available to you in your local mall or wherever else, definitely go check it out. You won't regret it. It's an awesome experience. They have everything you could possibly ask for, and like I said before, it is a wrestling heaven.